Good morning, Hank. Hold on. Chilean miner coming to the surface. He's safe. What, am I made of stone? So Hank, all day long I've been crying, of course, like everyone who's watching this. And Henry has been looking at me all day with his head tilted to the side like, do you need a diaper change? Is it opposite day? Do you just want someone to hold you? Because I can't hold you. I'm only 2'4", but I can try to arrange for someone. Do you need to take a nap? Sometimes when I do that, it's just because I need to take a nap. Is it night time? And I'm trying to explain to him that no, it's the Chilean miners and the Chilean president and their families and the reunions. Oh! Hank, I don't know if the president of Chile is good at being the president of Chile, but I know this, he is good at being president of the independent nation of making me cry-lay. Alright, in other news. Why am I doing my happy dance? Because I couldn't do it in front of hundreds of Nerdfighters at the Bean in Chicago because I'm too socially awkward, but I can do it in my basement! By the way, Hank, this is what it looks like when hundreds of Nerdfighters do their happy dance at the Bean in Chicago. Hank, the beckoning of lovely was just crazy beautiful with like 1,000 people coming together with Amy Krauss Rosenthal to welcome everything lovely into the world. Also, I got to meet a lot of Nerdfighters, several of whom have etched permanent reminders not to forget to be awesome onto their bodies. And one time I came up with this idea that romantic relationships are pretty predictable and that each romantic relationship has a limited set of possible outcomes, breakup, divorce, or death, and that therefore a mathematical formula predicting who will end a relationship and when ought to be possible if you know some basic facts about the two people involved in the relationship. And then, lacking the mathematical talent to create such a formula, I wrote a novel about someone who could write a formula like that and had the actual formula written by my friend, Brotherhood 2.0 resident mathematician and future state representative Daniel Biss. And then, Hank, someone permanently tattooed that formula onto her arm. Is this real life? Hank, in other news of lovely, lots of people have been asking us why we haven't made an It Gets Better video. The reason for this is that I feel like other people have said what I would say better than I would say it. So instead of making an It Gets Better video, I have made a playlist called It Doesn't Get Better than these It Gets Better videos. You can find that playlist in the doobly-doo. There have been some awesome videos and you should check it out even if you aren't wondering if it gets better. Which it does. I mean, we live in this irreparably broken world and I don't wish to deny reality, but the amazing thing to me is not that we refuse to relinquish hope as a species. The amazing thing is that we're right to hold on to hope. The world may be broken, but hope is not crazy. For the first 17 days after the mine collapse, those miners lived 2,000 feet under the ground on 2 days worth of rations with no knowledge that anyone was ever going to come for them. Obviously not all stories end happily, we don't always have good fortune, but hope gives us as a species and as individuals what we otherwise wouldn't have. A chance. Alright, Hank, they're about to bring out another guy, so I'm gonna go. I'll see you on Friday.